Hey, what's up, everybody? This is DJ Stilldo here with another episode of Record Crates and Rabbit Holes. Cleaning my house today and decided to go ahead and take a little break before the sun goes down. The record I went ahead and picked for this episode is Greenball. This is the first Greenball that JEL had came out with. That's the artist. Looks like this. And this is a really great album. I was super excited to get a hold of it. I'd had the CD for a while and loved all the beats on it. Of course, it's Anti-Con, off the Anti-Con record label. And to my surprise, though, it didn't have the first track that was on the CD called Your Mother. And there might have been a reason for all that. I don't know if the record came first and then the CD came out and had some additional tracks. Again, this is just a single LP. So we got 12 tracks. It's like a 6 and 6. And it's got Month's Rent, which is one of my favorites on here. Programmed to Hunt. That in itself, both of those is a reason to buy them. Center City, which ended up being on Soul, S-O-L-E, Soul's first album, Bottle of Humans. He had that. I think Y was the other rapper that was on that track, and that was really cool sounding. Near East Bounce. That's another one that I really like a lot. I love throwing it in on a set. People really dig it. It's got a different feel, but at the same time, it's really it's bumping. It's right in the pocket. And again, this is Greenball Volume 1. I think he's come out with, I'm going to say maybe 5 or 6 now, along with some of his other albums. 2 and 3 are definitely the rarest, and I've got a copy of each of those, and they're great. Greenball 2 is called Proud Parent of a U.S. Marine, and that one's really cohesive in having lots of boot camp training samples and drill sergeant samples and kind of interviews of veterans' parents and things like that. And so really has like a whole military feel that's really cool. And then Greenball 3 is really awesome. I don't even know if you're able to go ahead and get a copy of it or anything like that. It was really hard for me to find one. I think I ended up finding a new one online, and I might have paid upwards of $40-something for it, and it's totally worth it. I love all the tracks on it. Thank God I've got it, backed up digitally and stuff. I don't really like to play the CD but anyway, yeah, I got into his Greenball series, which is just great. Some of the stuff he has used, Programmed to Hunt on this one, track 4. Dose 1 and Slug from Atmosphere rapped on that, and that was kind of I don't know if it was a single or what it came out on. I downloaded it way back when Kazaa and LimeWire were main thing of downloading. But anyway, I've always kept that track since, and I recognized it once I heard the instrumental on here. He's also got at the end, number 12, It's Them. And that was going to be the last track off of the first Themselves album, which was JEL, of course, and Dose 1. And I'll probably do a different episode on that record as well. It's got a funny story behind it about, me trying to track it down and first buying it on iTunes, then getting it on CD and seeing it at a show, and they signed it, and then trying to buy the LP. And it was a double LP, and I had to order it. And they just gave me 2 copies of side C and D, and so then I had to hunt and shop around for a few more months for another one to be available, and then I had to have it shipped from Japan. And so I've got a couple copies of that album. But anyway, we're talking about Greenball 1 here. This is definitely a must-have. I love JEL, everything he does. It's always awesome. Also right here, number 5, Grass Skirt, No Hat. That became Grass Skirt and Fruit Hat off of the first Themselves album. So a lot of this stuff kind of got reused. John Brown's birthday suit turned into John Brown's Vaporizer, also on the first Them album. So a lot of this stuff got reused and wrapped over, which is cool because this is all the instrumentals, which are really fun to play. And again, Month's Rent's was always, since I've heard it, been one of my favorites. And this NMA2, this number 1 track on here, the first track, is not on the Greenball CD, which is great because when I picked this up and was playing it, I was a little bit disappointed it didn't have the track Your Mother, which is the first one on here. And I've heard Mr. Dibbs use it a couple times in live sets and stuff, and I'm a big fan of it too. But anyway, this NMA 2 I'd never heard until I got the record, and again was very, very happy to get a good copy of the record. I keep the shrink wrap kind of on it just to protect it, and try not to overplay it. Not one I would lend out to anybody else. You can get it your damn self if you're interested. Off Discogs or something if you find it. But anyway, must have, won't sell it. Huge fan. JEL Greenball. This is the first one out of the series. They're all good. I think I've got Greenball 3.5 on record too, and I'll do another episode on that. That one's really awesome. It's got some cool tracks on it too. And anyway, check it out. Greenball, JEL, must have. 1200 Hobos Crew, Anti-Con, Independent. That's what's up. All right, peace.